It's that time again for The Law and You, featuring the area's premier attorneys. With us today, we have attorneys Ed Ciarimboli and Harry McGrath. Great to see you guys.
I'm excited about this question today.
All right, let's get right to it then.
Yep.
This question comes from Chris in Tobyhanna. He says, I recently hired a contractor and he did most of the work, but quite honestly, the work isn't good and I'm not happy. We have a written contract and it says we must go to arbitration. Well, what does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
Right.
And what can I do?
Yeah, so this is a great question. And these arbitration clauses are snuck into contracts a lot. And basically, people don't read this, they don't understand it, they don't have a lawyer look over the contract. And when you sign an arbitration clause, you are giving up your constitutional right to go into a courtroom.
Oh, wow.
And these arbitration clauses have been held to be enforceable. The only time that they're not enforceable is if somebody is in a position such as they're in a nursing home where they're not able to make a decision, they're not lucid, things of that nature. But otherwise, you're going to be held to this, and this is going to mean you're going to have to go into an arbitration proceeding. I'll let Harry tell you a little bit more about this procedure-wise, what it is. But really, read the contract, consult with a lawyer, because these arbitration clauses are coming up more and more and more.
And Eddie's exactly right. Unless there's some type of extenuating circumstance, it's very likely you're going to have to go into arbitration, and that's something that's almost like a mini trial. But the thing that can be problematic is you don't have a jury of your peers as you would in a normal setting. You either maybe have one person who works as an arbitrator who's a lawyer, or a panel of three, but you're not going to have the diverse, jury pool that sometimes can work in your favor when you're a person who's being forced to, act under a contract that a corporation, made you sign. An arbitration clause is always going to be included in these things, and you have to look out very closely to make sure that you're not agreeing to that before you get involved in one of these situations.
Arbitration clauses are very bad for consumers.
Yep.
Very bad for consumers. There's only one reason and one reason only that big companies want to put them in their contracts, is because they know it's more favorable for them.
And it saves the money at the end of the day.
Yep.
All right, arbitration, an important word to know how to pronounce and know what it means.
That's right.
If you have any legal questions, give the guys a call or check them out online. And don't forget, Results Matters with attorneys Ed Ciarimboli and Harry McGrath. You can submit your questions at pahomepage.com.